I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up.
Hello and welcome to DH. The players love him. Thank you, David. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Hood and Tolliver at the forward. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Whiteside in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, they've got Cauley Stein, D'Angelo Russell out there with Robinson. And it's Pascal in at the four.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Here's Lillard. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Lillard dishes to Whiteside. Tries again. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Doris, early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
Good point.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
McCollum. Portland, no good that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Robinson, drills the baseline jumper. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. McCollum outside. Fires at the elbow. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Russell passes to Cauley Stein. Here's the 3. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
And the basket by McCollum. And the Warriors with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Russell. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's McCollum. Offensive rebound. Lillard outside. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Pascal's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. So they take the lead. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Labissiere is checked in for Whiteside. Hezonja comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Hood. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Simons. Last time, 14 points for him. Inside. And Labissiere throws it down.
And I love seeing Labissiere sky up for the slam. He really devastates the defense with that athleticism.
Bowman passes to Chris. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Bazemore. He lobs it up. .132 left in the first quarter. Here's Bowman. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. 124 left in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bowman. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. That one is no good. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Doubled by Lee. Hezonja finds McCollum, shoots over Burks. McCollum no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Bowman. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Chris in the corner. Pass to Bowman. Burks in the corner. Here's Chris. McCollum right side. Banked in off the glass. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard
A lot of responsibility when things go bad.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Marquise Chris is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Spellman in at the 5. Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons surveying the D. McCollum outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Burks. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Bazemore. 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, L.A., New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
Here's Lillard after D'Angelo Russell's bucket.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
It's Russell with the drive. Great D that time from Hood. Trailblazers trail by 6. Passes it to Whiteside. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Russell passes to Basket. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Russell against Lillard. A shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 Greg overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Here's Lillard following the score by Golden State. Tolliver no luck.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Bazemore. Another shot. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Russell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Hood, the pass to Bazemore. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cauley Stein. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Whiteside. McCollum left side, and McCollum with the slam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Cauley Stein up top. Robinson passes to Bowman. Shoots a three. Robinson misses. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a three-point game. And that one, good. Lillard's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Bowman. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Burks with the double team. Here's Lillard. That's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lillard, the pass to Hood. Cauley Stein against McCollum. The pass to Whiteside. Over Burks. And the shot is long. Here's Cauley Stein. And yes, it's good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here's McCollum. Goes back up. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Well, for Golden State, Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I don't know about you.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Whiteside is out there with Anthony Tolliver, and it's Lillard in at the point. Whiteside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Lillard. Hood drives in. He kicks to Whiteside. Robinson pulls it in. Warriors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lillard against Russell. From deep. But they get it back. Out to Hood. Second chance shot. Warriors with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hood. Here's Whiteside. They shoot again. No good that time. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And another miss.
Oof.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. As you and I were just talking about this, as more and more players are going public with their trade requests, do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Simons, the pass to Labissiere. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Labissiere. Here's Simons. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Russell. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Simons. Here's Labissiere. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 23 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Simons missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. A 14-2 run over the last bit. The drive by Russell. Good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Takes a three. Chris with the rebound. Warriors leading by 20. To the paint. Here's Spellman on the money with the open jumper.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Warriors making a change here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
.152 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Simons. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Pass to Labissiere. And he banks in the layup. Labissiere's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, the agility that Labissiere possesses is outstanding. Exceptionally quick, even on the drive.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to baseball. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Trailblazers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Labissiere. And it's Damian Lillard in for McCullough. And he makes that one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Burks against Bazemore. From 13 feet, it goes down. Bazemore's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Russell missing.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Lillard. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Just 3 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Alec Burks is out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Pascal in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hood, the pass to Simons. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Over to the left wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Warriors lead by 21. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Simons. Pulls up on the wing. And Portland again with the bucket.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Russell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Russell. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hood drives in. Whiteside kicks to Lillard. Here's Simons. And the jumper is good. Simons has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simmons.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Trailblazers trail by 20. McCollum outside. Shot from the wing. Goes up again, and Whiteside finishes it off.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Russell. Yep, that one goes. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
McCollum right side. The Warriors pull it in. Cauley Stein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pascal, the pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Well, that's a nice pass from D'Angelo Russell. And to me, this is what you want to see. Him growing and growing as a playmaker.
Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Out to Hood from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley Stein's got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Robinson. The pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 33 points.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
The Trailblazers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lillard misses. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. High post, Cauley Stein. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have two candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of that.
That's a great point. He was a two-way force.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for D'Angelo Russell.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Here's Lee outside. Lee with another miss. Hazonia with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Before, but never again. Back on our